Love Affair with Lucy. Starring George Burns, Kirk Cameron, Danny Thomas, and Betty White. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing a monologue tonight because tonight is a salute. Well, sort of a tribute, really, from all of us, you and me, all of us, to a friend. A good friend who's a very great entertainer whom we all happen to have had the good fortune to live with. You're going to see some of the various times Lucy and I teamed up together. You know, when someone of Lucy's stature leaves us, we say we've lost a good friend. Not this time. With all her great shows, we haven't lost Lucy at all. She's still with us. From here on, she's our show. Lucy handled the medium in television like she handled everything else, with grace and style, and a richness of color that didn't need any help from the Peacock. I hope you enjoy what we've selected.
Your wife will love this, Mr. Hope. Princess Anne has one just like it.
No, thanks. I do enough bowing now. No, I want something very special to make up for all those Christmases I spent away from home.
I think this is just what you're looking for, Mr. Hope.
Boy, that's gorgeous. How much is that?
$15,000.
Yeah, she wasn't that lonesome. Hey, that looks very nice.
Oh, yes, it's lovely, and it's only $1,500.
Really? Well, I'll take that. And I'd like to send a card with it. From a distant admirer who till now loved you passionately from afar. Bob. There. Who needs writers?
It's beautiful. Mrs. Hope will be thrilled.
Yeah, well, if I can only find some way to keep her from finding it before Christmas, you know. When it comes to presents, she's a bird dog.
Well, couldn't you ask a friend or a neighbor to hold it till Christmas?
Hey, that's a great idea. Lucille Ball lives just down the street. Send it there. I'll call and tell her about it.
Do you think I might get an autograph?
Oh, sure.
From Miss Ball? That's not your pen.
That's okay. It's not her autograph.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
Lose something?
No, I just won the Kentucky Derby.
I heard that Gary went shopping yesterday, and I'm sure he got my Christmas present, and I'm trying to find out where he stashed it. I know it's around here someplace. Dear.
This just arrived from Cartier's.
Cartier's? Oh, Gary must have struck oil on the 18th hole. Do not open until Christmas. Oh, I can't open this. That would be unforgivable and childish and rotten. Here, you open it. No, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, can you imagine? Oh. Oh. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, Lucy, that's gorgeous.
From a distant admirer who till now loves you passionately from afar.
Bob. Bob? Bob who?
I have no idea. Robert Redford?
Robert Redford, your distant admirer?
Certainly, I've never gotten near him.
I don't know, Lucy, there must be another Bob.
Bob Goulet. No. Bob Young. Bob Wagner. Answer that, will you? Yeah.
Hello? Who? Bob Hope. Just a minute, please.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Lucy. Did you get a package today from Cartier?
Oh, boy, did I.
Well, I said it, and I've got to explain.
Bob, darling, we shouldn't be talking about us on the phone. If I were you, I'd get over here right away. Hurry. Bob. Oh. Of course. I should have realized it years ago, working together in all those pictures, the passionate love scenes.
Lucy, I'm afraid somebody's getting carried away.
How can I stop him? Once in his life, every man is entitled to fall madly in love with a gorgeous redhead.
I give up. I'll see you later, Lucy.
Okay, darling. You coax the blues right out of the horn, Lucy. You charm the husk right off of the corn, Lucy. Come in. Hi.
Hey, what is it? What happened? What's wrong?
Darling.
Boy, they warned me about this high karate.
What are you looking for, Bob?
The mistletoe.
Oh, don't joke at a time like this. It's so expensive, Bob. You shouldn't have done it.
Oh, well, nothing's too good for the woman I love. You shouldn't have opened it.
Well, I know, but I'm glad I did. It showed me how you really felt.
Well, it's never been a secret. I thought you knew.
But how could I be sure? All these years you've been hiding your true feelings behind a joke.
Yeah, that's the trouble, see? Nobody takes a comedian seriously.
I never thought of you as a comedian, darling. I know that beneath that flip exterior is a warm, sensitive human being crying out for love and affection.
I think you put too much nutmeg in the punch.
Bob, stop pretending. This bracelet tells me everything.
Well, I must have come in the middle of the picture. Lucy, about the bracelet.
The bracelet, yes, the bracelet. It means everything to me. Bob, I had nothing left. My chicks had flown the nest. My rooster had left for the golf course. I was useless, unloved, unwanted. And then, Bob, your bracelet arrived. And I'm alive.
I'm dead.
Bob, darling. Oh, what a fool I've been not to have realized it all these years. Bob, I must have been madly in love with you, too.
Now, wait, Lucy.
We've waited long enough.
Lucy, it's not that simple. There are things to consider.
Oh, forget the difference in our ages. Bob, darling. Let me show you something. Remember Sorrowful Jones, the first picture we ever made together?
I sure do.
I snipped this lock of your hair when you weren't looking, and I wouldn't part with it for $1 million.
Oh, too bad. I'd like to buy it back.
And Bob, here is the ashtray from the hotel room we were in The Facts of Life.
You've been saving this stuff all these years?
Yes, these are all tokens of my love. And now, to find out that you worship me, what can I say? I'm delirious.
You sure are. Look, Lucy, I've been married to Dolores for 39 years.
Yes, I know, and 39 years of ecstasy is enough. Now, Bob, it's my turn.
What if it's too late to subdivide? Well, what's Dolores gonna do when she gets the news tomorrow from the Toluca Lake Bugle?
Is that a newspaper?
No, it's her mother.
Oh, Bob, you're right. Dolores is my best friend. I'd rather she hear it from me. After all, she is the party of the first part.
Yeah, but wait, honey. She's not home. She's in Saudi Arabia.
What's she doing in Saudi Arabia?
She's down a quart of oil.
Okay, Bob. Why don't you want me to call?
The bugle may blow back in the phone.
Okay, let's go.
Well, what do you mean?
I made reservations for us on the midnight plane to Rio.
Tonight?
Yeah, what's the matter?
I can't go tonight.
Why not?
This is the night I put out the garbage.
Come on, we'll miss the plane.
Yeah, well, what about the garbage?
We'll take it with us.
Well, what about Gary?
Gary who?
Your husband, that's Gary who. What would he do if he found out we were together?
He'd kill you.
So long, fellas. See you at the club.
Does Utter McKinley give out credit cards?
That's Gary. Get in the closet.
What?
Get in the closet.
In the
You gotta
closet?
hide.
Yeah, but I don't do these bits.
Oh, yes, you do.
You look wonderful, darling.
Thank you, darling. Give me that.
Why?
Well, I gotta fix it.
What's wrong with it?
It's torn.
Oh, Dolores will love this. What else have you got in the garage sale?
Bob, what were you doing in there?
Bob, tell him. He may as well know the truth.
Well, the truth is, Lucy, the bracelet isn't for you.
Oh, no.
No, I bought it for Dolores, and I wanted you to hide it for me. I guess Lucy thought I had a crush on her. Poor child. It happens to so many of them. You do understand, don't you, Lucy?
Yes, the bracelet isn't for me.
Gary, you're not sore at me, are you?
So don't be silly, Bob. We're grateful to you.
Really?
Sure, you just gave us the plot for our next Monday night show.
Burgess cake. And I took her in the corner. Lucy and I, as I said, were very close. And I said, Lucy, just between us, how old are you really? I won't tell. She said, can you keep a secret? I said, of course. She said, so can I. I said, but I'll give you a hint. And she said, the candles cost more than the cake. Great times with that lady. I owe her a lot, especially a lasting friendship. And like you, I love Lucy.
Sorry, I'm late, boys.
This is a sketch where Lucy plays Miss District Attorney, and I play the gangster, Bugsy Hope.
Chief, I want you to get an all-points bulletin. Somebody jacked up my car and stole the wheels.
Where are you parked?
Who was parked? I was doing 65 at the time.
DA, something's got to be done. Crime's increased 75% since you've been in office. What have you done for the people?
Well, I took them on a television tour of Alcatraz.
We all know who's in back of this crime wave, the most vicious killer in the country, Bugsy Hope.
The public wants action, DA. Now, you better bring in Bugsy, or else.
All right, boys, that's all for now. The DA will talk to you later. Thank you very, very much, gentlemen. That's all for now.
Well, if they want action, they're going to get it. Give me Bugsy Hope. Hello, Bugsy? Line's busy.
There must be something we can get on him.
I got a good idea.
You have? Wait a minute, DA. Isn't that Bugsy's file?
Yeah.
It's Bugsy's file, all right. I don't know whether to frame him or spray him.
Look at this one.
What's this one?
That's Bugsy outside the garage on Valentine's Day. He was selling cemetery plots. Do you have any money we can mark?
Well, just $1,000 Bugsy gave me on my last birthday.
Let me have it.
Okay, I've got it right here.
If that's the father of our country, no wonder we got so many delinquents. Look, I'm going over to Bugsy's apartment right now and plant this money on him while I'm making mad love to him. And then you rush right over and arrest him.
Right. Look, you can run that crap game just as long as I get half the take. You held out last week, and I had to have the boys work you over. Yeah, you double-cross me again, you'll wind up skin diving in a vat of acid. You got that? Okay. Good night, Mother.
What a haul, boss. We knocked over a warehouse on 34th Street.
Yeah, what did you get?
300 cases of scotch, 12 mink coats, and look at all the money and jewels. What's the matter?
You fool, that was our warehouse. Nikita, Fidel. What are you doing here?
The DA's on her way over here.
You want us to shoot her, boss?
Bugsy does not shoot women.
What do you do with women?
Next time you knock over a Playboy club, steal him a bunny.
That must be the DA.
Yeah, okay, take notes. We'll frame this chick. Look, I'll romance her on the sofa. At the psychological moment you snap the picture, we send it to the papers and that's the end for Carrot Top. Alfred Hitchcock. Well, come in, my dear. Hello, DA.
Hello, Bugsy.
Mind if I call you D?
Not at all, Bug.
So, you're the new district attorney, huh?
Yeah. How'd you know?
You got copper written all over you. Allow me to take your rap, my dear.
I'm not carrying a gun, if that's what's worrying you.
Worried me in the beginning. Toward the end, I didn't care. I don't usually go for flat feet, but the rest of you kind of makes up for it.
Well, I don't usually go for hoods, but you could use one.
How about a little drink, baby?
You're just trying to ply me with liquor so I'll lose all self-control.
Yeah.
Well, give me about that much.
Only that much?
Yeah, a little dab will do me.
I think she's about right for the frame-up. Now, if I can just find a way to get her on the couch.
So far, he hasn't smelled a rat. And with his nose, that's surprising. Now, if I can just figure out some sly, subtle way to get him on the couch.
My dear, why don't we sit on the couch and chat? There's nothing to be afraid of, except fear itself, or fear itself. They're not making cowards like they used to.
What was that?
What was what?
I just saw a flash of light.
That was me. I just blew a fuse.
Come here.
Huh? Okay, but what's the hurry?
I'm on my lunch hour.
Stand by for dessert.
Oh, no, I can't take money for this sort of thing.
Take it.
Thank you.
What's that? You fool, you got me from my bad side. What's this for?
Well, I got a confession to make. I was going to frame you with that picture, but I can't do it now because I love you.
Well, I have a confession to make, too. I was going to frame you with that counterfeit money, but I can't do it because I love you.
If the gang finds out I've fallen for you, we'll wind up in cement moo-moos. Come on. We got to lamb out of here. Here, we'll get this loot, and we'll spring this trap. How'd those ones get in there? Come on, let's go. Mexico City, Rio, Rome, London, Paris.
Four swans.
Yeah.
That's our dough.
It's mine. I earned you every cent of it, and nobody's going to take it away from me. You hear? Nobody's going to. That's what I say. It's your money.
23, 42, huh?
Yeah.
Lateral.
Yeah.
All right, reach. It's a ray.
What?
Ray.
A ray. Hold it. Wait, come here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, are you guys using real bullets?
No.
Are you guys using real bullets?
No.
Come on, Bob, let's get out of here. Some of those shots are coming from the audience.
Lucy's show has remained at the top of the ratings all these years without giving away any money. Of course, Lucy does some pretty wacky things, but then married to Desi, what can you expect? You know, I knew Lucy long before Desi did. In fact, I've often wondered what would happen if she'd married me instead of Desi. What would it be like if I were the husband and I loved Lucy? Let's see, huh? I know one thing. She wouldn't be doing those crazy things if I were her husband.
I can't talk to you now. Ricky will be home any minute, and I have a seal in the closet.
Lucy, what are you up to?
Well, I had a chance to get into show business, and I took it. I'm an assistant in Captain Blystone's trained SEAL act. I'll tell you all about it when you come home from the beach next week.
We are back. I'm down at the corner delicatessen. We'll be home in 5 minutes.
Oh, but you can't come home. Captain Blystone is sleeping in your bed.
Captain Blystone? What's a perfect stranger doing in our bed?
Well, he isn't exactly perfect. He's got a broken leg. He slipped on a flounder. I threw the seal. Yeah, listen, I gotta hang up now.
Now, just a minute, Lucy. You've got a seal in the closet, and Captain Blystone is in our bed. Where are Fred and I gonna sleep?
Don't bother me with your problems. I got troubles of my own.
Well, what am I supposed to tell Fred?
Don't tell him anything. Just come on up here and I'll think of something.
Okay.
Okay, bye. All right, baby. Mother's coming. What do you got, a hollow flipper? Now, don't eat too fast. I'm tired of burping you. Ricky, baby! Oh, honey, I'm so glad you're home. I missed you terribly today, darling. The house was so lonesome without you, sweetheart. You're the most wonderful husband in the whole world. Did you miss me today, Ricky?
See? Wait a minute, Lucy. What have you done?
Who, me?
Yeah. The last time you kissed me like that, you wrecked the car, The insurance company canceled all my insurance on everything, and you did my laundry in the whirring mixer.
What are you talking about? I give you a kiss every day.
I know, but this is October. You just kissed me all the way through Lincoln's birthday.
That's the way it is with you hot-blooded Latins.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're too suspicious. Now, I haven't done a thing. Oh, close the door. I'm fumigating. We've got termites.
Yeah, one of them must pitch for Cleveland. Hey, wait a minute. What is this? What are these Texas anchovies doing here?
That's my first dividend. I joined the Herring of the Month Club.
Oh, that's good thinking. On a dull night, we can get marinated together. Oh, you kidding. I gotta get some sleep. I got a very important audition tomorrow morning.
An audition?
Yes, I'm sort of auditioning for the Havana Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, honey, how wonderful. Is it a big orchestra?
100 pieces. 99 bongos and a sweet potato. Stupendo. I'll see you.
Baby, let me help you.
Oh, Fred was going to carry one of them, but he didn't want to throw me off balance.
Well, honey, where is Fred?
He tipped the cab driver 10 cents by mistake, and he's trying to talk him out of it. Fred, I'm in here.
Coming!
Fred, I didn't recognize you. How you've changed.
Yeah, well, it's the fresh air, you know, makes you feel like a new man.
Well, you look like a new man. Took off a little weight, put on a little hair.
Yeah.
That's my Freddie. He's my poopsie whoopsie.
Hey, you're right. He has changed.
All right, break it up. Let's not overdo it.
Come on, Ethel, let's go upstairs.
Oh, wait, don't go. Don't go. Stick around now, make some coffee.
Yeah, make some coffee.
I'll make some coffee.
We'll stay and have a cup of coffee, honey, huh? Now, while you're here, don't you think you ought to give Ricky back his golf clubs and his tennis racket? After all, he was nice enough to loan them to you.
Big deal. I couldn't play. He didn't leave me any balls.
Oh, that's very gay. You just returning from a wetback luau?
They'll never let him in.
Hey, hi, Ethel.
Hi.
They're fumigating the closet, you know.
Yeah, what is that with
Don't worry about a thing. Say, how come you came back so soon? I thought you were going to spend another week at the beach.
Well, we were, but the grunion stopped running, so we didn't have anything to eat.
Oh.
No, the grunion is not stopped running. I was just tired of fighting a pelican for my breakfast every day.
You did what?
I was just tired of fighting a pelican for my breakfast every day. They didn't stop running.
You're trying to tell me something.
Come on, Ethel, let's get out of here before I lose my entire temper.
And lose that accent, too.
Fred, Lucy?
Yeah?
Lucy?
Oh, don't go.
No.
Look, while we're all here, why don't we play charades?
Charades?
Lucy, I'm getting into bed.
All right, you get into bed and we'll try to guess what you are.
Lucy, I've got to get some sleep, honey. I've got an audition tomorrow, and you invite your friends in the middle of the night to play games. What do you think I am?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. The beast from Hollow Mountain.
I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for me, too. Come on, Ethel, let's go upstairs.
Oh, no, you can't go upstairs.
Why not?
Oh, why not? Oh, Lucy?
Lucy, what have you done now?
Well, I was only trying to surprise him with a little anniversary present.
Oh, an anniversary present.
Yeah, a present.
What is it?
I had your apartment fumigated.
Fumigate it?
Yeah, and it has to stay closed up until all the termites are gone.
Well, that's my wife.
Well, it could be worse. She could be my wife. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Oh, no, now relax, Fred.
There might be a man upstairs.
Oh, don't be silly. If there was a man up there, I'd go up.
Well, you can fight it out. I've got to get some sleep.
Well, now, look, Ethel and I are sleeping in there. This is the boys' room. Come on, Ethel, dear. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, Ethel. Wait a minute, honey.
Huh?
Don't you want to sleep here with your husband?
Well, No, she doesn't.
How do you like that? I marry Lucy and wind up with Desi. Hey, you got to do something about those sinuses.
You sounded like Ethel. Say, you got an extra pair of pajamas, Sport?
Yeah, in the closet.
Gracias.
Gracias to you, too.
Should have never let us see yes.
Are you asleep?
No, I'm awake.
Your eyes are closed.
No, they're open. I just got the lids over them. Keeps my eyeballs from getting dusty. What do you want from me?
Well, Ethel said she couldn't fall asleep without a little bite.
Well, if you think I'm going to get up and bite her, you're crazy.
Oh, you little devil, you follow me in there, didn't you?
Now, I didn't follow you in there.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Well, somebody bit me in the back of my neck and he was wearing your perfume.
Hey, Lucy, what's going on here? Hey, what's this?
No, never mind that, dear. Just leave that in there.
Wait a minute.
Never mind that. Just leave it there.
Hey, what is that?
Look what I found. What is this?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's, Drama Zuza Zalafonovich.
Oh, don't tell me you play that thing.
Well, I have taken a few lessons, yes.
Who from, a seal?
Yeah, I took lessons from a seal.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
let's hear you play it.
Oh, you don't want to hear me play it tonight?
Oh,
So
go
late
on,
and
give us a
everything.
tune.
Oh, no, I haven't got my music or anything.
Go ahead, fake it.
No. You don't want to hear me play, do you, Ethel?
Uh-huh.
All right.
What's going on?
Captain Blightstone!
How do you expect me to sleep up there with all this racket going
Well,
on?
I'm terribly sorry.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh.
Come on, Polly. Come on, baby.
Lucy, did you see what came out of that closet? What was that?
Well, I forgot to introduce you. That's my music teacher.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for that standing ovation. Look, if I can stand, you can stand. What can I say about Lucy that hasn't been said? She was a great actress, a great comedian. She made you laugh, she made you cry. She could sing, she could dance. She was a director, a producer, a writer. She was all of show business wrapped up in this charming lady. I used to see her at parties once in a while. We were friends, but not close friends. I never danced with Lucy. I danced with her husband. Once. He danced too close. Look, I was married to a great comedian and an actress too, Gracie. But Gracie and Lucy were entirely different. Lucy was in show business 24 hours a day. Gracie, the minute she left the theater, that was it. But there was something fragile about Gracie, dainty. He couldn't touch Gracie. Before we'd go on the stage, I used to see which way the wind was blowing, so the smoke of my cigar wouldn't go into Gracie's face. If I blew smoke into Lucy's face, she'd blow it right back into my face. I once did a guest shot with Lucy. We did Burns and Allen. She played Gracie. She played it great. Well, she was great. And at the finish, we sang a little song together called Lazy by Berlin. A wonderful song, wonderful. Let me sing one chorus. So listen to these words. They're beautiful words. Bob in B flat. Lazy. I want to be lazy. I want to just lay in the sun with no work to be done. Under that awning they call the sky, stretching and yawning, and let the world go drifting by. I want to peep in the deep tangled wildwood, counting sheep while I sleep like a child would, and with a great big valise full of books to read while it's peaceful, while I'm killing time being lazy. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Irving Berlin wrote the words and the music. He's over 100 years old. When I'm 100 years old, I'm booked to play the Palladium Theatre in London for 2 weeks. If I don't like my dressing room, I won't show up. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. When you get to be 93, you don't need to finish.
Here are a couple of scenes that we did from a picture, Facts of Life.
Boy, isn't this great. I haven't felt this good since I was a kid.
Funny, I never think of you as a kid. Where'd you grow up, back east?
No, native, Los Angeles, Selma Street School, Fairmont High. After that,
You're kidding.
Why am I kidding?
I went to Fairmont High.
Well, how about that?
Remember Miss Hammersmith?
Agatha Leonora Hammersmith, old Walter Walchin?
That's the one.
What a loser.
She was my homeroom teacher.
Mine, too.
Isn't that amazing?
What, that I went to high school?
No, that we both had the same homeroom teacher.
Oh, I don't know. In these days of hydrogen bombs and guided missiles, you'd be surprised how seldom you walk up to a person and say, "Pardon me, but who was your homeroom teacher?"
It's still amazing that we never knew.
Well, I probably got out a little before you.
Oh, a long time.
Well, I didn't exactly graduate in the same class with Francis X. Bushman. How old are you?
5 years younger than you. How old are you?
Let's forget it.
Gee, those were the days. Those Friday afternoon football games. Remember the fight song?
Remember it, I wrote it.
You wrote it?
The words, that is. F stands for far famed Fairmount. A for her aim so high. I for her independence. R for her real rough life. Go Fairmount! M for her many heroes. O for her open heart. And cause her name's great. T cause her team's great. Go, 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 go Fairmount High. And cause her name's great. T cause her team's great. Go, 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 go Fairmount High.
You really wrote that?
Well, let's not lose our heads. It's not exactly My Fair Lady.
Oh, how I used to love those games. I remember in my senior year, I made cheerleader.
Do something.
What'll I do?
Well, it's easy now. All you do is hey, Carlos, what does she do? She's got to wait, senor.
Wait for what?
Well, the marlin will hit the bait.
It already hit the bait.
Then the bait will sink. Now, don't be nervous. It's just like any other fish. Now, pull back hard.
I can't hold it.
No,
I can't.
I can't, Larry. I'll lose him. Help me.
All right. Okay.
Larry, look!
How are we going to get that in the can? Save your strength. This could take a long time.
How long?
Can't tell. Could be 2 or 3 hours.
3 hours for one fish. I delivered a whole baby in an hour and a half.
Yeah, but he wasn't skidding across the water on his tail.
Please.
Keep your eye on the fish.
Hold it, Larry. Hold him. It's a monster. An absolute monster.
Hold up.
Okay, I am.
Is that a beauty?
Oh, do you think they'll lose it?
Watch
you
it,
think we
boys.
can get it in the boat?
Watch those gaffs.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, Larry, we did it! He's ours!
I guess we better go in. See about Doc and Connie.
Yeah. I guess we better.
Five, 6, 7. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh, to heck with it.
Thanks.
Ah, yes.
Hey, Gin.
You're kidding!
Take that.
Oh, no! I can't believe it!
There's not much point in pretending it hasn't happened, is there? What are we going to do?
We're going to forget about it.
Yeah, but tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's forget about it.
Tomorrow might be too late.
Yeah, I guess so. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night. Don't move.
What's the matter?
It's Thompson, the cleaning man.
Is he looking?
He's looking.
Oh, great. I never thought the second feature would be us. Still looking?
Still looking. How can we get out of here? Think of something.
No, it's too late to change cleaners. Can you reach the ignition?
reach the ignition. No stuff on the starter. If this wasn't so horrible, it'd be kind of enjoyable. Throw it in reverse.
Speaker!
Here was one of the golden girls we love so much, Betty White.
Back in the early days of television, all situation comedies seemed to have three-word titles. Our Miss Brooks, I Married Joan, Life with Elizabeth, Father Knows Best, and there was I Love Lucy. And that wasn't just a show title, that was a permanent state of mind for the entire world. I remember the first time I saw Lucy, and it's still just as crystal clear in my mind. I had just started my second series, A Date with the Angels. It wasn't a big hit, obviously there were too many words in the title, but we shot it over at the new Desilu studio lot. And somebody said, would you like to meet Lucy? And I was taken over to be introduced, and she had just finished doing her show, and they took me back to her dressing room, which in those days was more like a phone booth, and there she was. I can still see her, tall and built, and she had a navy blue dress on with white polka dots and this hair that made it look like her head was on fire. And there was none of this condescending big star to the newcomer. It was, hi, Betty, how's your show going? Lucille Ball knew that I had a show. Well, even at that early stage of the game, I was indebted to this lady. Because we were shooting Date with the Angels with the 3-camera system that Lucy invented. Up to that time, comedies were shot like a movie, with 1 camera, no studio audience, and you would do each scene in a master shot, and then you'd move in for 2 shots and over the shoulders and close-ups, all the while beating the same poor tired joke to death. And then you'd put that together and you'd hire a hall somewhere and invite an audience and show it to them to get the laugh track. Well, while we were shooting it, we would leave holes where we thought the laughs were. And life's darkest moment was always when you would leave a hole and nothing would happen. There would be no laugh. And then other times, something would tickle the audience that we never suspected, and they would laugh like crazy and laugh right through the next 2 jokes. Well, Lucy was smart enough to know this is no way to do comedy. So she got the bright idea of using 3 cameras, all of them rolling at the same time, which covered everything, and doing it in front of a live audience. And the people there could tell them where the laughs were and where they weren't. And then they would take the best shots from each of those cameras and they'd have a real show. So it was something that proved that underneath all that flaming red hair, there was a lot to this lady. And she's been helping all of us get laughs ever since with that wonderful technique of multiple camera. Our 2 #1 fans, Lucy's mom, Dee Dee, and my mom, Tess, became great and good friends, as did Lucy and I. And whenever I asked Lucy for a favor, the answer was yes, before I even got the words out of my mouth. And I'd call her at home, and I'd hear hello, and I'd say, Gary, this is Betty, is Lucy there? And I'd hear, this is Lucy, you dummy, Gary's voice is higher. I fell for it every single time. The last time I saw Lucy was about a week, or at the most about a week before she went into the hospital. And she was at the peak of her form. We double dated at the opening of a mutual friends at a club in Hollywood. And we were seated at this, 4 of us, 4 big people, at this little table that was almost big enough for 1. Well, Gary got on a roll. And her husband had always been able to break Lucy up, but that night he was funnier than he's ever been about these 4 big people around this little bitty table, and he was doing name jokes and everything, and just cracking Lucy up. And I can still hear that deep, bellow, hoarse laugh. It was a lovely. And you know what tickles me the most? I'm so privileged these days to be a part of the Golden Girls. And guess where we shoot it? Yep, the studio's been renamed. But every day, I go to work at the old Desilu lot. Thanks, Lucy.
This is from a picture of Fancy Pants that we did together, where I played an English butler and she played the daughter of the rich woman I worked for.
No time to explain. Here, hide behind there. I'll bluff him. I'll defy him. I'll run.
Come on, Fancy Pants.
Coming, Mom?
Come on, help me up.
Yes, milady.
No, not like that. Cup your hands like this.
Oh, yes, milady. Now, that wasn't a very nice thing to do.
I should have given your muscles more warning. You're supposed to boost me up. Boost!
Boost. Oh, there you are. Should we take a canter, Mum? 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 Oh, now, what are you doing down there?
I'm having tea with a groundhog. What do you think?
I'm sorry, Mom. I was just... shall we then?
Not that again. Get down on your hands and knees.
Yes, Mom.
We'll do it the blunt way.
Hmm? Are you aboard, Mom?
Yes. Now, give me your arm. Not that one, the other one. Now, jump up.
Up. Let me up, Mom. Here we go, Mom. Wouldn't it be much simpler to call a cab, Mom? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold it, boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not bad.
Aggie, let's face it, I can't go out there riding in any fox hunt. Playing an arrow was easy, but all I ever hunted was a job.
But you gotta ride. The town's dependent on you.
Yeah, let's say you convince me. Who's going to convince the horse?
Look, I'll teach you to stick in the saddle if we have to work here all night.
No, Aggie, I've tried, but I'm just a living room girl. You'll have to get another boy for that rough stuff.
I ain't asking you to try to ride for Big Squaw, or for Pa, or for Ma. But just for me.
Me? I mean you?
First time I saw you, I said to myself, here's a dirty, low-down, lily-livered coyote. Then, as I got to know you better, I figured you for a filthy, sneaking rat.
I grow on people like that.
But then again, you remind me of a little old chipmunk I had when I was a kid. Only thing I ever loved. Same look in the eyes you got. I'll never forget how he looked at me just before he went west.
California?
Dead. Cart Belknap shot him.
Did you tell Cart Belknap that we didn't mean a thing to each other?
Not yet, but I was fixing to.
Well, don't, because I don't like my women to be lying.
You mean you aren't running out on us?
Let me back on that barrel. Nothing's going to stop me, maybe not even a horse. Would you give me a little help here, please?
Leg up.
Yeah, leg up. A little lower, please. Just a little lower. Chin up. That'll have to hold you till I catch the fox.
Martha Jane. Short. Look, Dreamy Joe. He came to see you.
This is from a Damon Runyon picture, Sorrowful Jones.
tried.
Mr. Sorrowful. Dreamy Joe.
I couldn't keep him away. He kept asking for you.
I think you could leave the rest to me.
Good night, Mr. Sorrowful.
You can't let Shorts fall in the hands of some strange couple. They might be undesirable characters.
It would still be an improvement for her.
Look, you want to get married, don't you? You've hinted at it often enough.
Yes, one of these days. But to a solid citizen, and I don't see any around.
Who cares about solid citizens? I'm thinking about Shorts. If we don't act fast, she's going to be farmed out from under us.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I'm willing to make a sacrifice. Why can't you? If some couple has to adopt her, how about us?
I think that's a very good idea. The first one of us who gets married should definitely adopt her.
I mean to each other.
Mrs. Sorrowful Jones. Mrs. Sorrowful Jones. Don't you have a real first name?
Humphrey.
Mrs. Sorrowful Jones.
Oh, I'm glad we're going home. My feet are killing me.
Now we're going to the flea circus?
Oh, Shorts, you can't do it all in one day. We've been to the zoo. We climbed to the top of the Statue of Liberty. We were on the lake in Central Park. Look at these blisters from rowing. See?
But you promised, Daddy.
Well, Daddy.
Okay. What a way to spend a honeymoon.
So you think that it's fun to be funny. Just a barrel of laughs night and day. In a world that's eternally sunny. With a life that's no work and all play. Just because we can make it look easy doesn't mean it's a carousel ride. So we cackle and crow and go on with the show, although we are dying inside. Comedy is a serious business. Comedy is an art. Comedy is a matter of miming and timing and playing a part. When you're frantically trying to please, sweating bullets and down on your knees, and you see your career disappearing in smoke, comedy ain't no joke.
And here is Lucy doing Sophie Tucker.
Some of these days you'll miss me, honey. Some of these days you'll feel so lonely. You'll miss my hugging. You'll miss my kissing. You'll miss me, honey, when you go away. I feel so lonely for you, dear, only. But you know, honey, you've had your way. And when you leave me, you you're gonna miss your big fat mama. Mama, some of these days.
Lucy, nothing beats those great memories. They were loaded with a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
They sure are.
We used to sing.
We used to dance.
In Facts of Life.
No, Fancy Pants.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. You never strayed.
You never checked.
I sent you flowers.
They came collect.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. Those lovers' games we played.
Poker every night. And you never paid.
That's right. That's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. I got the laughs.
I got a few.
You blew your lines.
And so did you.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. The critics raved.
When I appeared.
I took a bow.
Your family cheered.
Oh, yes, I remember it well. The way we rock and rolled.
Singing Teeth of Two.
Am I growing old?
Oh, no, not you. How strong you were. How young and gay.
I don't remember that.
A prince of men in every way.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. What a lady. Lucy, take a bow. Isn't that nice? How about that?
How about it?
Yes, thanks for the memories. Whoever thought that this little girl from Celeron, New York could grow into a talent that would dazzle the world? She combined with the new medium television to make I Love Lucy a real show of affection, not just the title of a situation comedy. Lucy was laughter. It was her life, her livelihood, and her legacy. She was a unique performer who had the beauty of a showgirl and the heart of a clown. Her genius was such that one never got on the way of the other. Lucy played the entire keyboard of comedy. She was indeed special. Her comedy was and still is universally enjoyed. Whether her nose caught fire or whether she was stomping grapes, Lucy got us all to laugh. Thanks, Lucille, for making life a ball. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Sunday, kickoff week number 3 of the NFL season with Bob Costas and O.J. Simpson.
Hi, this is Bob Costas.
And O.J. Simpson. We'll take you around the league and inside the action.
So join us. We're the team to watch on NFL Live tomorrow, only on NBC.
And Sunday night, live from New York, it's the primetime event of the year, Saturday Night Live's 15th anniversary special, an all-star reunion, plus live musical performances by Prince and Paul Simon. Sunday.